My name is Michael, and today we are looking at a scenario where, and today we are looking at the new Millennium series. This is a series. Well, I will be just going to like a alternate future, but like in the year 2000, starting in the year 2000. As you can see, I have the alliances layer. Here's NATO, and there isn't like any other big alliance except that. But the first thing we are gonna be starting with is the Nagorno-Karabakh conflict. So we see Armenia. No, they are the right ones. We see Armenia. They start the conflict as Azerbaijan, like that looks bad. Well, Armenia are the ones who are starting this conflict, and yeah. Uh, the first thing we are seeing is that uh, the Armenians they already have some pockets right here and right here. They take this exclave because they're afraid. It's an exclave, obviously, and they do take this small strip right here. And now here in the 2000, like just the 2000, we know that Armenia was a little stronger than Azerbaijan, which is how Armenia is uh is winning this war. And they have many small pockets like here, and we then finally see the front being put in here, and we then see the Nagorno-Karabakh region, I guess, being like liberti libertized. And here's Bistriti. In this peace treaty, we see that Armenia they take Nagorno-Karabakh. I guess it's now called just Nagorno or Karabakh. I don't know. And also the Azerbaijani exclave. We obviously see that the Turks they are now very angry at the Armenians, like all the time. We are now gonna go here to Russia, or like Russia. Here in the alliances layer, we see that a new alliance is made, and this is gonna be the CSTO. The member states are of course Russia, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, and Tajikistan. Also, all of these islands. And we see an act of aggression, and it's gonna be by Kazakhstan, and they are gonna be attacking Uzbekistan because the Kazakhstanis they think that Uzbekistan Uzbekistan it's a part of their territory. Obviously, because Kazakhstan initiated the war, we do not see the CSTO taking part in this. So the war starts. What the war starts with the Kazakhstanis, Kazakhstanis. They start invading to here in uh in this part of Kazakhstan, in this part of Uzbekistan, and they are pretty successful. They also take this a little, but then the Uzbekistanis they finally like get their military working, and they then and they get this like I guess explain, and they start massively or like they start pushing a lot into Kazakhstan. And Kazakhstan, they are like getting a lot of aid from Russia, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, and yeah, but it's still not enough to suppress Uzbekistan. And also here in the capital, in the in the area around Tashkent, aka the capital city of Tajik of Uzbekistan, it's also pushed a little. And we then of course see them being fully kicked out of Uzbekistan territory, and we then see uh that Uzbekistan they take all of this land, like capture all of this land, and we now see the capitulation of Kazakhstan, and the and you are gonna see the peace treaty now. As you can see, the Uzbekis, Uzbekistanis, they gain a little bit of land here in the capital city area, and they get this strip of land. It's not even that much of land, but I guess you could see it in if you like hyperfixate on it. Now you may be wondering, hey Mappen, what is this thing right here? What is this? Well, I'm here to save you because this is a puppet state of Uzbekistan, aka this state is a puppet of Uzbekistan, so they can use the forts and blah blah blah. We are now gonna go here to North Korea and South Korea. The North Koreans, they started this war by purposefully, like, yeah, I guess purposefully, they purposefully make a border skirmish right here. They purposefully make a border skirmish right here, and it's obviously not staged, right? Yeah. Well, the war starts, and we see China. Obviously, they put a lot of money into this, and also, I guess, yeah, I guess Russia too. And we see South Korea, they are being pushed mostly on the what do you call it, on the East Coast. I think that's the East Coast. Yeah, that's the East Coast. But we then also see Japan joining this war on the side on the side of Korea. Oops, wrong color. Oh, they joined the war on the side of Korea. And uh, after they joined, uh, I don't know what that's called in that color. We then finally see that they start pushing into the North Korean territory. And they take and they almost take Pyongyang. Pyongyang is like here, and they almost take it. They almost encircle it, almost take it. And we then also see that this land right here is is almost liberated with a very small pocket still being present right here. We then finally see that the South Koreans they encircle Pyongyang, and we then also see that most of these forces are just gonna be absolutely going through North Korea very easily. They obviously uncover some military secrets and all, you know, basic stuff. Uh, as they take all of this land right here. We then see a naval landing right here, and they land here, and they start going by a river. I know there's a river here. It's like the Yahoo River, I think. Another naval landing is gonna happen here, and North Korea is gonna be reduced to this, and they surrender. And in the peace treaty, we see that North Korea they're kind of pushed back, as South Korea they take like land was before the borders with something like this. And now they have gained some land both on the west and the east coast. And you might be asking, well, Mappen, what is this thing right here? It's an expat of Japan. Obviously, China is kind of scared because they do not want Japan again on the continent. We are now gonna here to Laos, Laos, and we see that there's a border skirmish right on the border. Uh, there's a border skirmish initiated by Laos on the on the what do you think? On the border with Vietnam. This then leads to war. Uh, Vietnam is gonna be the first one to make a push, as they are gonna be absolutely rolling down the south of Laos. Like, I do not like this. I do not think you like that. And but we see that the Laotians, yeah, they do make a kind of small like breakthrough right here, as they take all this land and also this. Uh, and but then the the Vietnamese they get to the capital city of Laos, which is like somewhere right here. They make a kind of spearhead and they take it. So we see the capitulation of Laos, and in this peace treaty we see that Laos does not have its tail, but they do get a little bit of land right here, which Vietnam loses. We are now gonna go here to Europe, and this is not gonna be a war. This is gonna be a new member, and that is gonna be Slovakia, and they join the NATO. And I think I can stop the video here. If you like this video, like, subscribe, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Bye.